When Allah gives you, say Alhamdulillah. That is why on the day of judgment, a caller will call, where are those who used to praise Allah upon all conditions? Bring them forth. They deserve VIP treatment here. الَّذِينَ كَانُوا.
I have everything because I'm Muslim. And if I can die Muslim, then I'm a happy man. And even though I may have nothing in this life, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter as long as I have Islam. And if I have everything in this world and have no Islam, I have nothing. And you have to think like that. If you don't, you're foolish.
We are not home. This is not our final destination. It's not where the beautiful soul that lies within us came from, and it is not the final home of where that soul will be. And so why would we invest everything that we have, our energy, our money, our emotion, our time, into a place that is not home? One of my teachers beautifully told me, he said, Abdurrahman, if I checked into a hotel, if you guys are checked into a hotel this weekend, imagine, he said, if I got to my room and I called some construction companies, I went to the Home Depot and I called some decorators and I ordered some new furniture and I renovated the entire hotel room. Went from carpet to hardwood. We mounted the TV on the wall, new bathroom. He said, what would you think of me? And I said, Sheikh, that would be kind of pointless because you're only there for 1 or 2 days. And he said, exactly how we are in this life. That in a comparison to our akhirah in Jannah, say inshallah, that this life is like that hotel room, 1 or 2 days.
This is our earth, and our earth is a part of the solar system. Our solar system is a part of our galaxy. In our galaxy, our sun is one of the smallest stars, in our galaxy. Our galaxy is called what? It's called the Milky Way galaxy. A galaxy is a cluster of solar systems. Solar systems means systems that revolve around suns like ours. Stars that are suns glowing heat with attraction like ours. So a galaxy is a cluster of solar systems that are swirling around, organized around stars like our sun. Our galaxy, the Milky Way galaxy, has billions of stars in it. Our galaxy, the Milky Way galaxy, has billions of stars. Our sun is only one star, and it is a very small and it's not even bright star. The galaxy, the Milky Way galaxy, is a part of something called a nebula. A nebula. What is a nebula? A nebula is a cluster of billions of galaxies. Okay, imagine this now. A nebula is a cluster of billions of galaxies, all of them swimming around, floating in orbit without clashing with one another, in some kind of intricate, organized orchestration. And there now have been discovered billions of nebula. Billions of nebula. So therefore, going out into time and space, the human being's mind cannot imagine a nebula. You can't imagine billions of nebula. So from micro to macro, we see the organization. I ask you non-Muslims, if it has been designed, it has to be what? A designer. If it has been fashioned, there has to be what? A fashioner. Strength, support, reputation. You now have the responsibility because you have been told. You may not want to accept it. You might want to be blind to it. You want to play around a little bit more. You want to fornicate a little bit more. You want to drink a little bit more whiskey. You want to take a little more drugs. You want to dance a little bit more. I ask you then, are you willing to accept the responsibility of your lives to govern your lives accordingly?
One day the phones will ring, and when someone answers it, they will say bad news. What's the bad news? Such and such a person has just passed away. That name will be yours. You have to think of this. We have to, because every time we get news, we see a message, such and such a person passed away, we say, Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. May Allah grant them Jannah and so on. One day, the name will be mine and yours. So this young student asks his ustad, he says, you told us the Quran has the most value ever. Why is it that wherever we go, we find people treating us badly when we tell them Allah said this is haram, this is halal, don't do this. Why is it that they don't even value us? This ustad was very intelligent. He gave this young boy a stone, a dirty stone, and told him, oh my student, take this stone and go to the marketplace. Ask its value from the cobbler. You know, the cobbler is the one who mends shoes. And don't sell it to him, but ask him, how much are you prepared to pay for this stone? Hear what he says. After that, go to the butcher and ask the butcher, how much are you prepared to pay for the stone? Don't sell it to him, but hear what he says. And finally, go to the jeweler and ask him the same question. But don't sell it, bring it back to me. He went to the cobbler. He says, I'm selling a stone. The cobbler looked at him and says, whole day I see hundreds of these stones. I'm not interested in buying it. He went from there to where? To the butcher. The butcher says, I'm not interested in buying it. I don't buy stones. I don't buy dirt. I don't buy rubbish. So he said, what do you mean? Make an offer. He said, no, you leave it here free. If you want, I'll throw it away for you. This young student shook his head and he says, you know what? I don't even know what's going on here. I don't understand. What is the whole wisdom behind what my ustad has told me? He entered the jewelers and he asked them, listen, I'm selling the stone. How much are you prepared to offer? It's a dirty stone full of mud and whatever else. And the jewelers looked at it. They shined it a little bit and they went to call the boss, the man at the back. Looked at the young boy. He said, where did you get this from? He says, no, I'm selling it on behalf of someone. He says, who is it? He says, I can't tell you, but I'm selling it. He says, listen, we've never seen such a stone before. They checked the stone, they shined it. It turned out to be a diamond, a very, very expensive diamond. They told us, man, we're offering you $50,000 for this thing. He was shocked, man. He was shocked. This ustad is sitting back there and he came in. His ustad made him sit down. He says, you see, I knew this was going to happen. You are telling me that the people are not valuing the Quran. When we said the Quran is like a diamond, look, I gave you a real diamond. No one values it unless there is someone who knows it. Indeed, a person with honor is only recognized by another who has a similar honor.
If you want to be more like the Prophet, you need to understand people. And the smallest things you can do on the Yawm al-Qiyamah will be the biggest rewards. You make a Muslim smile. You make a Muslim feel good. Something tiny, tiny, tiny. You come on Yawm al-Qiyamah, you're like, man, where'd this come from? Oh, you brought happiness to one person's heart. What? How did I do that? You know what I mean?